What's up, everybody? Whoa, okay, I'm spiking here. Let's try this. Hopefully this is still way too loud. Let me try to do some adjustments. I had to change up my microphone yesterday. I was doing audio commentary for a speed run, and looks like things are just way too loud for the microphone. Just give me a second. Let me work on this real quick. Let me turn down the... Turn that down to 80. Okay, so that should hopefully be somewhat better. Let's put this on a medium. That looks to be fine. High, even better. Okay, good. So I think we're back to where I need to be for the audio levels. So if there's any type of problems with the audio, please let me know, especially if I'm too loud or too quiet or too anything really. So actually, I'm just going to pull it up on my cell phone. So you'll probably hear an echo. It's just me checking the audio levels, nothing special. Okay, so let's check this out and see how this sounds with lots of echo coming back from the microphone, I'm sure. Let's find out. Okay, so let's check this out and see how this sounds with lots of echo coming back from the microphone, I'm sure. Okay, not too bad. Sounds pretty decent. So I'll go with that. Excuse me. Okie dokie. So we're going to be continuing on with the wonderful adventures of Metal Gear Solid 2. Hit the button on the 360, it's loading up. Here we go. Yeah, so my voice, I'm wondering how long it's gonna hold out for tonight, because I did audio commentary yesterday and I talked like non-stop for like 2 hours. So it's like I can feel my voice is already constantly like getting tighter already. And by the time that wrapped up last night, like my voice was already starting to get a little hoarse from it. Because among my many medical problems I have, one of them is chronic laryngitis. So I tend to, like, when I used to talk a lot, I would lose my voice probably around 4 to 5 times a year. And it's actually how I developed vocal cord nodules. Nodules on my vocal cord before. There's a fun story behind that. Turn down my audio. Had it higher up to listen to the wonderful Wave Race 64. I love that soundtrack. It's just a fun game, period. But when I was in my youth, we're talking about almost 20 years ago. Actually, it's about 18 years ago, I should say. I had laryngitis, followed by strep throat, followed by laryngitis again, and I talked through all of it. I completely lost my voice 100%, like nothing at all would come out, not even a squeak, a whisper, absolutely nothing. And saw a doctor, and he's like, okay, you've screwed up your voice pretty bad. Your vocal cords are bleeding. This is not good. You need to not talk or say anything at all for 6 weeks until your vocal cords heal up. He's like, do not say anything. You stub your toe, you better not say a word. So I did that. I followed the advice, didn't say a word for 6 weeks. And when I talked again, I found out that my voice had completely changed. The voice you hear now is the voice that came out at the other end, because I used to sound completely different. So I called up a girl I was seeing at the time, and yeah, she didn't think it was me. All right, so pardon me. Like to access the map, please. Thank you. So let's see if I'm trying to remember, because it's been like 15 years since I played through this game. So I think I need to swim through, get the missile launcher down here, meet the president, which is then going to allow me to beat Emma. And Emmerich is a case and a half. She is crazy just like her brother. Okay, who is eating cans of food? And just leaving them around like a weird pig. I mean, that's just kind of bizarre. So let's figure out diving controls. Please tell me how to swim. Pardon me.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
Colonel, how am I talking to you underwater?
fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to
Pardon me.
You need to be aware of that.
I really hate, really do not like water levels in games. Water levels, ice levels, escort missions, and this game has them all. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out my way around here. And when you pop up, it changes the camera, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly where you are. So if you use your first-person view, you can get a cone to see exactly which direction you're facing, so you can orient yourself better to when you dive down to where you need to be going. For me. Hi there. Oh yeah, there's mines down here too for some reason. So that means they planned for this to become flooded.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Remember there being something down here. It's gonna be a shark. Oh, look, it's Stillman. I found him. Let's see what Snake has to say about this. Hey Snake, I found Stillman. He's okay.
That's a tranquilizer gun with a sound suppressor. Hit an enemy with that, and it's good night. Sleep tight. The time in which the tranquilizer takes effect.
Okay, he's not gonna say anything neat. Come on, Raiden, open the door slower, please. I mean, you're just going too fast, it's reckless. I mean, it's not like you're holding your breath and trying to not die or anything. And that one's just stuck, okay. So I saw the door and the indicator, but I didn't know if it'd actually do anything or not. That would be a no. And I think if you don't have like the PSG-1 tranquilizer gun, this is where you can pick it up as well, if you didn't get it earlier. I think. Of course. That's right, I have to do all this again, but with Emma on my back instead. Alright, now we're off to save the president. Again, for the third, fifth time. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Wrong button. Use the Japanese version where you have to hit the... Like, what would be circle would be confirm or B. And X would be cancel, so Japanese games do differently.
Jack, is that you? Hang in there.
Okay, yeah, I was looking into like, wait a minute, it looks like my microphone is picking up on my breathing. It is. And this microphone has 3 selector switches. High, medium, and low. Okay, so that's a little bit better. So it shouldn't hopefully be picking up too much on me, just like ambient sounds and stuff, but if I need to be louder, please let me know. Alright, continuing on. But there's no bad guys in this part. Not yet, at least.
What is that?
Okay, so I need to go left. Oh man, this is annoying. This goes so much faster than Metal Gear Solid 1. Alright, what does the cell phone have to say? Fire from a small dark room on the southwest section. Destroy the electric with ease. Okay. So according to this, I should go into this room?
What is that?
That won't work. Why do you lie to me? Okay, that was it right there. So if you constantly play with it like slowly back and forth, it slows it down and makes it a little bit more manageable. So you don't have the speed burst take off on you, make it harder to turn. This way, take a left.
What are you doing?
Mr. President, stay out of the way, please. There we go. So now I can go waltzing right up to the president and hear about the lolly lule low again.
President Johnson,
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man?
Yes, that's exactly what you do when you don't know the gender of somebody. Just grab them in the groin.
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
President sexual harassment.
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir.
That didn't work. Oh, I've just been getting telemarketer calls all day.
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that
They
way.
betray me like everyone, like
Power.
Lisa.
They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
He said Patriots.
Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply,
So they're basically the Illuminati. Okay.
No.
The Illuminati.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The
Lizard
space
people.
defense,
Lizard
income
people,
tax
they're real
reduction,
too.
And national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders?
Are they football players with a cheater who's a coach?
No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets. Pawns.
And then
in a
you find
game.
out in the fourth game that it's actually,
By
they're
pledging
all
my
dead,
loyalty,
and it's
an
being run by a
insignificant
computer.
son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by.
It's like you should have recognized
I knew
him.
by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake.
Like how you can fight against an ex-president of the United States and like you don't realize it. Like if I'm in a Harrier fight against, like, yeah, if I'm gonna fight against a guy in a Harrier jet and he looks like Obama, I'm gonna say it looks like Obama or Bill Clinton or George W. I'm gonna remember what he looks like, even if he's wearing a weird suit.
When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune.
Well, that's why I have my own political party, the Tastycrats and the Fingerlickins.
Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper
What you
structure
talking
that
about,
you've
Willis?
seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture.
Huh?
Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Are you sure there's like nobody else? Because I mean,
She's the
Emra's
system
just
programmer
really,
for Arsenal Gear.
really the
I
worst.
believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
So while they've been yammering on, I've been barely paying attention because it's all conspiracy, blah blah blah, lizard people, Illuminati running the government. I've been trying to figure out how to turn on low
She was being
latency.
held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1.
So I've seen it before,
Transmission to get
but I'm wondering if it's not able to be on, like, while I'm doing a stream.
This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know.
But how do I get girls to like me?
There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
It's a tranquilizer gun. You'll just make yourself
There's
really
no time
sleepy.
to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role!
You shot me in the armpit. Ow!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Ooh, bullets. Yay! Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save the game real fast. I'm going to stop the stream for about 20... I can't save here, that's right, there's all the communications blocked. I'm going to stop the stream for about 20-30 seconds. I'm going to see if I can turn on low latency mode. Pardon me, low latency mode. And see if I can get that up and going for the stream, because I think that right now I can't do it while the stream is up. So I will be back in 20 to 30 seconds. Please sit tight if anyone's watching. I will be right back. Be just a moment.